This is my first video on YouTube, and today I'm gonna talk about Luigi's Mansion 3. The first thing I want to tell, this is my first time playing this series. I never played it before, so keep that in mind. I have also Luigi's Mansion 2, it's on my list of things to play, so I'm gonna play this one too, by the way. But today we are talking about Luigi's Mansion 3, the latest installment of the series. Oh boy, do I have a lot of things to say about this game. First thing I want to say is, I didn't really like it that much. Maybe it's not my cup of tea, but talk about the things I liked about the game. The first thing that I liked about the game is the graphic. The graphic is amazing. For the Switch, it's really a beauty. I played it entirely on handheld mode, so on my Switch Lite. So it wasn't a big screen, it wasn't HDMI and everything. Little screen, but really good. Second thing is the levels. I love the levels. I love how they capture you, how they transport you to another world. It's really beautiful. First, for example, you're in Egypt. You have this pyramid, sand, and everything. And then on the second level, not really on second, but on the next level, you're in a pirate cove. There's pirates, room, and everything like that. It's really amazing. Another thing that I loved about the game is the animations. The animations are awesome. The way they show Luigi, how he got scared, how he jumps, and even in battle, all the animations during combat and all the gadgets he uses, the animations are really, really good. And also the online. It's not my cup of tea. I don't particularly enjoy it, but I can see some fun with it. It can be fun. If you really like the game, you're gonna have a blast online. There's various mods, a lot of new ghosts, items, and everything like that. And you can you can even play with friends, like a party on home, and you will have a blast, really. And now let's talk about the things I don't like about the game. First one, maybe not really important for someone, but for me it's really important, is the music. Uh, didn't really stand out. It wasn't bad, but it also wasn't good. Kinda in between. Honestly, I can't remember anything. It was really meh. It didn't stand out and wasn't amazing. So I think it's a minus for me. The second thing is the combat. While I love the animations of the combat, I don't really like how they build it because the numbers of moves is while it's big, but you almost never use some moves. For example the jump you do with your gun, poltergeist gun. You need to do it like 2 or 3 times in the entire game. So I think it's a waste. And the controls. Oh, I hate the controls. The controls are the worst. Uh, Taming, taming with your gun is, I think, is really bad. Sometimes I had to use the motion control with my Switch to aim it properly because I couldn't do it with my joysticks. It's really difficult. And also the water level. The water level, yeah. There on the water level, you can't even control your little bot, the floating bot, properly. You have to do these movements to go where you want to go, and it's really frustrating. Another thing is the story. I know probably it's not the game you buy for the story, but they could make it a little better, make more room for some bosses. Uh, some bosses don't even have screen time. You like see them on the beginning of the level and then on the end when you fight him. And that's really a shame because some of the bosses could have a little more background, a little more room in the game to show who they are, what they want, but they never do that. In fact, one of my favorite bosses is the one in the studio, in the movie studio. I really like that boss because first, spoiler, you don't fight him at the end, you fight another thing. And second, because he's always on screen. Every time you pass from one room to another, you always see him, and it's pretty amazing because he has a lot of time on screen. And also, maybe if they showed some bosses a little bit more, the game could be even a bit longer, which is a shame. I think I finished the game in around 16 or 17 hours, which is really not a lot, and that's it. All in all, I think Luigi's Mansion 3 is really a great game. It could be one of my favorite of all time because I had a really a blast playing it. It's really fun, but there's just these little details that didn't catch it for me. So as soon as I finished it and I saw the credits roll, I just closed it, put it on my shelf, and forgot about it until now, obviously. But what about you? Did you like the game? Do you still play it? Maybe online? If you want, leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel and see you on the next video.